York trying to spin, and it's will keep the charge alive in the zone. There's a shot. That one up in the zone. Here's a pass off. Green shot deflected off the ceiling. It goes. And a big block there by Nagy by Philadelphia. Here comes the Little Flyers again. There's a shot blocked. Good takeaway as New York with another stop. That was Nagy who passed his own. Another Little Flyer face-off victory. But New York trying to keep the push alive. That one set forward. As now he'll go up to the defenseman. Here's Nagy down the right side in the slot. Conboy, though, couldn't set the angle off the deflection. But Callahan gets it back. Callahan looking, gets pushed down. New York wanted a penalty, didn't get it. There's a back. However, you got to think Philadelphia could potentially be in the range of calling a timeout soon as well. So we'll see what happens. A minute 55 to go. New York don't want to charge. Wraparound shot! Did it go? No. Nagy tried to sneak it in. But Cassidy just on the edge. Take me back! He tacked on an assist and a goal in his last game. 2 assists in the first game on the road against the Protect Junior Ducks. Puck to the corner. Here's Mettler fresh on the ice trying to swing it around. There's a shot sent wide right of Bernard all the way into the corner. And now New York trying to lead up the zone. Here goes Conboy slipping up, however, as the pass was just a little bit too far out of reach. Now the puck back towards the edge of the neutral zone. Mettler takes a shot wide right. It'll be retrieved back again by the forward. And now the Applecore again taken away. Here's the point. Mettler again swings it off, deflected. Callahan couldn't get his stick down in time. So Philadelphia will take it back away in their zone. I mean, quick moving pace to this point. 15:40 to go in the first period. And it's back and forth play. Both teams energetic, showing the speed, getting that rink crust off as icing waved off from the pass in Philadelphia. Now Mettler comes in fresh in defense. There's a spin and a poke away. Good defense by Jimmy as New York stops another charge momentarily from Philadelphia. It was led by Tony Andrews, the lone goal scorer in game 1. Callahan had it poked away. The puck back behind the net. And now worked back up the ice. 12:15 to go now in the first period. Down the right side, it's Hissong, the one who just led the charge down the ice prior. Puck trickled against the boards, and now it's up in the slot. New York trying to spin, and it's poked away. No help. Another line change on forward-wise. Callahan tied up in neutral zone, just trying to get it off, and now here comes New York. Conboy takes a shot, saved by Cassidy, and he just holds on. So, the New York face-off win. Initially, Philadelphia tried to get a little charge going to take the puck away, but now Philadelphia has it back in their own zone. Just past the halfway point in the first period, Philadelphia trying to lead another charge. Bernard again out of the net to play, and it's taken away by Philadelphia briefly, but they didn't have an angle to set up a shot. This one swallowed up by Bernard, as New York was also able to get a quick line change on, as well as Kempinski freshly on the ice. 17 seconds now left to go on a penalty kill before it goes back to even strengths. They'll try to work it off left. Conboy trying to go out and play. You have to remember, Conboy, versatile. He can play forward and defense. So the Applecore really have about 3 defensemen out there. Here's a dish off right. Now swung left. New York trying to make a stop. That one wide right from the captain of Patton. And a puck behind the net. Back to even strengths as they trickle around to the corner. New York trying to get out of their own zone. Goes back to defense here. Now the dish off right again. Long swing left. Patton dishes up in the slot. Bernard pokes it back out. And we'll go through the neutral zone. Here's Nicosia down the left side. Dish all the way around the boards. It's intercepted by Nagy. And a wraparound denied by Bernard. They chip around for it, and the puck goes to the far side, where again New York flinks it, and it bounces all the way off a light here in the BIA. So it'll be a face-off to come. Avellino loses it as the puck nearly landing in the broadcast booth, stays in play. However, turned over to Philadelphia. New York, however, chipping down the far side in the back and forth bout. Colasano had a brief takeaway. Now Mettler trying to play some defense. One-on-one. That one misses wide right. Another stop and another errant shot by Philadelphia. That was his song, trying to lead the way. And he just couldn't execute. Missed just a bit wide right. This one touchdown for icing, only the first one in his first period. Getting their unit back on the ice. Didn't get the substitution in time. Here's a face-off win by Philadelphia. Haynes missed a shot opportunity, however. He whiffed upon it, and the puck now trickles to the corner. That one poked away in the slot. New York trying to lead the charge. As they'll try to work up the zone. That's a backhand pass dished around by Hedman. Fourth line on for Philadelphia. New York with the takeaway. Here's a shot well wide left from Schoen. Third line defense as well in terms of Philadelphia. New York, they have the second line on. As this one dished out left. Here's LaChase on the 3-on-2. Trying to go back door. They trip around for it. Weber couldn't find it. Rebound shot. Kicked around and then back behind the net. Cassidy made a big stop. Was nearly interfered with as well. Applecore tried to sneak it in back door, but it deflected. Looking to really sub a guy out in the edge of the neutral zone in terms of getting right there in terms of offensive pursuit. For either side, it could be huge. Here's a pass off the boards. 2-on-1 for Philadelphia. There's a shot saved by Bernard again. On the back door, there was Patton. I believe it was Smirnov down the right side that took the shot. So, needless to say, Smirnov couldn't get it to go. And again, Philadelphia with another takeaway in the edge of the zone. I mean, right now, Bernard has been unfazed. Here's another shot saved by Bernard. Another shot deflected. Looked like it was deflected off maybe the top of a stick of a defenseman of New York, and that one whistled down. I believe it was off Jimmy Mettler's stick. Could be wrong. 17:21 to go in the second. That's the second time we've seen that. Bernard with a save. And New York just trying to clear out the zone. That one swung around the boards. Philadelphia again with a charge. Defensively, here's a shot. Bernard to his high side, but it's another stop. Great job by New York. Trying to get the sub out quickly. Let's see if they got it in time. Nope. Time to get back on. They were trying to get Santaniello off the ice. By the way, Santaniello really aided in making a big stop there for Bernard as well. Made a good defensive play to kick it out and then aided towards the clear. Even though it's an icing call, it's a big stop. Was flying on. Conboy as well as Walters. It'll be Nagy defensively as well as Moresco. So, New York trying to get that stop yet again. 30 seconds to go on a penalty kill. Bernard nearly passed it out of play. Nagy trying to chase, and here comes New York. Good clear by counter. As the puck again into the Philadelphia zone. 15 seconds now left on the penalty kill. Here come the Little Flyers. So wrap it around. 5 seconds now. Got to get a shot off before this kill, but New York clears into the Philadelphia bench. And it'll be a killed power play, needless to say. Now 0 for 2, Philadelphia. Conboy came on. Malaturno was trying to get to the bench. They nearly collided. However, now Philadelphia trying to lead the way. Here's a shot save again by Bernard. Bounced off the wrist and swung all the way out. This one up in front of the net. No outlet there. New York trying to lead the way. Philadelphia won a penalty in the back end. Callahan down the right side. Callahan has it set behind the net. Almost thought the deflection was going to come out in front, but it got set behind. And New York, another reset onto the ice. Will keep the charge alive in the zone. There's a shot denied again by Cassidy. That one was from Nagy, a little bit left. Here's Callie, he's trying to set. Good pass off. Mettler sets. Takes a shot, just missed wide left. Nagy, though, trying to leave the charge alive. He'll have it off the boards to the left side. Intercepted by Philadelphia. They'll now work to the zone towards the middle right. That one up in the slot, denied again. New York could settle back in defensively. It's the chippiness up in front of the net that's going to get Philadelphia some success. They're battling behind the net, however. 10:59 to go in the period. Back up to the edge of the zone. Here's a pass off. Green shot deflected. Off the ceiling it goes. And a big block there by Nagy. 10:50 to go in the period. And he scores! A beautiful dish from Callie. And an Applecore. Beautiful set from Callahan. Mettler, who now comes off the ice after the goal. Again, he doesn't score too often. He's been an assist machine for New York. 20 points back-to-back seasons. The one thing about Jimmy, too, you love, he's got a number, and I know in terms of productivity, you look from his first full season with New York 2 years ago to now, the stats are the same. He's been consistent, but you have to remember he played much less games last season. It still matched that productivity. So if your expectation for Jimmy Mettler is another 20 points, you're mistaken. Applecore have a player down on the back end. I believe it's Maresco who gets up, and he's a little bit shaken up. Bernard swallowed it down, but let's see to the comments on the back leads. Face off to come in the Applecore zone. Referees think it was the cross check they were expecting. 6:55 to go. Face off won by Philadelphia. One swung around the boards. Hit high in the air. Bernard played it with his stick. He's very coordinated, but he went up and he batted it down. Not too often you see that from Jax, but he felt that was the best play to make at that time. That one swung around the boards again. Bernard dives on top of it as the puck bounced back up right in front of him. And more pushing and shoving. By the way, the face-off won again by New York. Boris swings it off the boards. Weber just trying to get it out. By the way, they bring in LaChase, Myers, and Nagy. The only one that was on from the previous unit is Weber. He stays on the ice. So, 6 seconds to go on a penalty kill. Applecore still keep the charge alive. However, we'll be back to even strengths. Bernard's hitting his stick. There's a shot wrapped around. But he's banging his stick because it's going to come back to even strengths. And he wants his guys to know there's going to be a backdoor outlet. I mean, that's wonderful communication. We didn't see that too often last season, might I add. We've seen a lot of communication from Bernard. That one off the post. A big shot there by LaChase. But he just missed the angle. There's a crash. A shot saved. Big stop by Jax. And New York again with a big takeaway. Here's New York. Myers couldn't set the angle. Player down for Philadelphia. Gets back up on the defensive end. And New York trying to wrap it around the boards. Myers had it deflected. And a puck in the slot. No one home. As now it's a 2-on-2. Good closeout. Ooh, Boris gets pushed down. The puck to the far. Boris getting a little bit physical. As here's a pass off. Icing waved off. Here, Smirnoff, Patton, and Howitt, the forwards for Philly. It's the first line on for New York. Conboy trying to set the angle. That one too far wide. However, for the forward of Callahan, there's a shot wide left. Off the boards, played by Patton. Backhand pass to the corner. 57 seconds to go. They're trying to work it up to Green. The puck loose. Green misses it. That's going to be touchdown for icing and a reset in the New York Applecore zone. Clock it down to... New York has dominated the face-off category all day long. However, they get another one here. Callahan shoots. Saved by Cassidy. That one's going to be wide left anyways. Callahan coming up, making a big play to try to set it up, but instead it's taken away by Philadelphia. Here comes the Little Flyers again. There's a shot blocked. Good takeaway as New York with another stop. That was Nagy who passes it all the way off the boards. And with 20 seconds to go in the period, New York trying to get a line change on quick defensively to at least try to kill the time to get through the rest of the period. 10 seconds to go. Puck behind the net. Nagy and Boris play. The puck's still loose. Nagy sent the backhand pass. Patton has the puck. Takes a shot. Bernard save. And it's going to end the period. There's no rebound. It's the third line on defensively. Schoen and Romanicki. As New York trying to clear it away. They have their fourth line on forward-wise. As that one passed back. Romanicki pushes forward, and this one taken away. Golisano swings it around. Gratz trying to push it forward. And the puck now taken away by Philadelphia. Here's Andrews. Hesitates, shoots, just missed wide right. Bounced off the side netting and deflected back out, where New York now will try to lead the way. Moliterno trying to go to Gratz. Left on a penalty kill. And a face-off again, won by Philadelphia. A big thing here for Philadelphia. Winning face-offs, that one over the back of the net. And goes to the corner. Now Green gets it, but big thing for Philadelphia. Winning face-offs when they need to here. Now they need to execute. New York, on the other hand, they haven't won face-offs yet since this power play has opened up. In the second period, they dominated the face-off category, especially in power plays. Taking a shot and breaking his stick was the defenseman. That's going to allow a line change on briefly as Haynes comes in the Philadelphia zone. Another Little Flyer face-off victory, but New York trying to keep the push alive. That one sent forward by Nagy. And New York trying to set it up. Backhand shot saved as Cassidy goes to his high side, but makes the save on his back end. As trying to sneak it in there was Moliterno. Tell you what, again, for someone that's a new addition to this team, he's found himself very useful to this point on the fourth line, gotten real chippy in some offensive plays. He's found himself a couple opportunities. While he hasn't scored a goal, he's definitely taken a good couple of shots. It's the puck to the corner. Romanicki calling for it, but now we've got it contested. As Philadelphia works it out to the left side. Here's a shot, hit over the head of Bernard. It was deflected off a defenseman and sent high back behind the net. Puck is loose, and here comes Moliterno. Give off right. Gratz shoots. Aspect while being down, but one mistake mentally can cost you the game. Bernard makes a quick save. Here's a pass out to Conboy. New York trying to push up the zone. Walters penetrates towards the corner, has it poked back behind the net. Time continuing to wind. New York trying to get to it. Callahan up in the corner, trying to spin it around. As now he'll go up to the defenseman. Here's Nagy down the right side in the slot. Conboy, though, couldn't set the angle off the deflection, but Callahan gets it back. Callahan looking, gets pushed down. New York wanted a penalty, didn't get it. There's a shot. Save, rebound, no good. as they set it up for Nagy. Now Nagy has it again, deflected, Callahan shoots, saved. Kick back out to the corner. Here's Myers. Sends it up to Callahan in the slot. Can't get it to go. It was too far wide right. And now here comes Philadelphia. Offsides waved off. That one poked up into the corner. Philadelphia trying to charge. That one over the head of Bernard. Arnold swings it around, fresh back in the game after going back to the locker room. There's a shot saved by Bernard. 60th they don't tie it up. They're going to likely bring out a man to make it 6-on-5. Of course, that means pulling their goaltender. Puck up in the slot. New York was trying to push. They continued to keep the charge alive. They were offsides, though, so they had to reset. No one touched the puck. Good communication by New York. That one swung around by Romanicki. Nagy trying to get it out. Puck trapped to the far side, not exactly in the corner, but the back portions of the net, creeping towards the corner. And it's poked away by Nagy and passed up to the left side of LaChase, who tried to reach out, and now it's going to go back to the New York zone. Bernard will play. He'll swing one back out to the outlet and creep back to the net. So, New York trying to third period. Does Philadelphia have a charge left in them? To the far side of the ice, they'll go. They'll try to work it up. Callahan poking around. You have to imagine you're going to see a lot of this first line on for New York as Bernard makes a save. He had a backdoor outlet sitting right there at Smirnoff, but he couldn't poke it in. There's a shot too high over the head of Bernard. Callahan trying to chase off the far boards as Boris tried to clear. And here they go back. That one all the way into the Philadelphia zone. Conboy swings it wide right. No one home. Now Golisano gets to it. He's trying to get off the ice to get a sub on as Myers comes on. 2:15 to go. I got to imagine, too, the goaltender is going to get pulled in the moment. There's a shot, and it's saved by Cassidy. Golisano right there. Couldn't get it to go. In the third period, they've dominated most of the game in terms of face-offs. But if you win a face-off here, you can just kill off a little bit more clock and kill the potential charge for them pulling their goaltender. You know, that's going to play a big factor. And, you know, New York called their timeout in the midpoint of the third period after allowing that goal to tie up the game. Of course, they answered immediately right back. However, you got to think Philadelphia could potentially be in the range of calling a timeout soon as well. So we'll see what happens. 1:55 to go. New York though on a charge. Wraparound shot! Did it go? No. Nagy tried to sneak it in. But Cassidy, just on the edge of the post, made the stop. Big goaltender save for Tyler Cassidy. And it'll be a face-off yet again in this Little Flyers zone. And trying to earn points for New York. Of course, they don't know what's going on around the EHL, but with the Railers being in the lead over Boston, a win here obviously will expand that point lead at least to 1. Again, they had a 1-point lead, 3-2. They can make it 5-4 at the end of this one if they can hold on. Minute half to go. Philadelphia waiting to pull their goaltender, and now they will. Here we go, 6-on-5. New York with a chance to stop. Player down for Philadelphia, and they're going to whistle it down, and I think we have a blind penalty on New York. That'll do it! New York holds on and is victorious here in the BIA. 6-game losing streak against Philadelphia over, and the Applecore, who blew the lead in the third period, ultimately answers right back and beats the Philadelphia Junior Flyers 2-1 at home. So, the Applecore, again, pick up a critical victory in this one.
Your crack at dawn, Monday morning coffee strong, pouring everything you got into a paycheck.